Hey guys, what's up? Johnny Rodriguez here, East Coast Dive, sponsored player, LXMPRO Tour goalie for Team Maverick. Got a few questions and answers for you today from East Coast Dives. I was a huge hockey player. Started playing hockey when I was 3. My dad played Division I hockey when he was in college. So I grew up playing hockey. I grew up in Pittsburgh and moved down to Florida, where hockey was actually much more competitive down there. No lacrosse. I moved to Maryland when I was in 5th grade, and I didn't start picking it up until 7th grade summer. It was a way to stay in shape for the next hockey season. My hockey coach, Mike Hendricks, brought me and about 5 other guys into this little shed. I had to pick out a stick, and obviously, me being a new guy, I went to the biggest head possible, which was the goalie head. I didn't realize that at the time. But once I picked that out, he was pretty excited to tell me that I was the goalie for the season. And I played pretty much goalie, played goalie since then. I played a lot of midi as well. And once I got to high school, obviously I started sticking to goalie a little bit more. Started excelling at that, got into college, blah, 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 and now I'm sitting here in front of you. So that worked out pretty well. Thanks, Coach Mike. Well, when I lost it, I can tell you that was the worst feeling in the world. That was 2010. We lost to Tufts. I think there was a 7-goal first quarter that they had, and we ended up losing 9-6. So it was a rough start. It did not sit well with me or the rest of my teammates at all. We had an extremely intense off season, very focused, very inspired 2011 season. When we got there, there's a lot of talk. We were much more focused, much more disciplined and prepared for the Tufts game, where I think we went into it a little cocky in 2010. I got to talk to a lot of the seniors and asked them what it would be like to win the national championship, and they said it's the best feeling ever. However, when that clock hit 0 and we were up by 10 goals or whatever it was in 2011, playing Tufts again, it was the best feeling in the world times 1,000. It was, it really couldn't explain it. Just running on the field, tackling my best friend who was in net, Tim Swinburne, and just a huge dog pile and great celebration, which led to an incredible summer as well. So that was a great experience. I hope you guys can eventually share that one day. First of all, it's incredible to be playing with the guys that I watched growing up in college. Matt Russell, Johnny Christmas, Kyle Harrison. There's so many guys out there I'm just honored to play with, and it's a lot of fun. It's awesome to travel. I love going to new spots every time, seeing new fans, seeing guys that just started playing lacrosse where it's growing. They're so excited about it. Love interacting with the kids, getting them hyped up about anything, whether it's about the game, whether it's about equipment, whether it's about their mesh. It's great interacting with them, and it's a lot different than the MLL. I don't even think it's really comparable. There's great talent in both leagues, and I just think there's 2 different visions of each league, and whether they're playing in a competitive season, I think that's awesome for the game, and I think what we're doing in LXM is incredible for the game as well. Just doing our best to both leagues, just doing their best job to make the game bigger, more exciting, more fun, and more personable, and just making that lacrosse community a lot tighter than it already is. So I'm very honored to play in the LXMPRO Tour. Me being a goalie, I think it has helped my game incredibly with the rebounds. When that ball comes in that pocket, it just sticks, and when it sticks, and I go to make the clear, it comes right back out. There's no need to fix the pocket. There's when it's wet out, that's never an issue anymore. Back when it was wet with the old mesh, you're a goalie, when it gets wet, that pocket gets 10 times deeper. Makes it really hard to throw the pass. So, with the East Coast mesh, I think it comes out crisp every time, and it's great for rebounds. And as a shooter, I can tell you I would like to believe my shot's a little bit faster than it was with the old mesh. Like I said, I think in the last video, I was shooting 120, 130. Now I think I'm probably shooting about 135, 140 miles an hour. So, that's great to see as well. I think that's about it. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.